Peace and one love. Y'all already know, man. It's your boy 2eiies, otherwise known as Tokyo. Hot topic right now. Y'all already know, man. Go and support if you want to. It's up to you. Go support Avocado. Ruin your
Nah,
day. Big topic right now. Snubbo Avocado dropped his blog in regards to the whole URL caffeine business situation. I'm not here to count pocket snub. I just want to talk to you as far as like, what do you think, as far as the whole? First of all, what do you really think about the visuals that you've been getting when it came to this year and dealing
okay.
with caffeine? How do you think about the
Since the
visuals?
Genesis stream, we've been on this channel dropping blogs, and we know we've obviously, you know what I'm saying, made our statements and made it aware how we feel. You know what I'm saying? Watching Avocado's blog, there was a lot of things that knocked out a lot of theories I heard. It was a lot of things he said that supported some speculation, you know what I'm saying, that was going around. And one of the truths is, he said, there's a big truth. You're trying to elevate this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if
Some
you're
out
trying to
caffeine.
elevate it,
Some out caffeine, correct?
caffeine and URL together. They want to elevate it. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying. The more you elevate it, the more people come in, the more money you make,
Okay.
and the more eyes on it. But what you want to do is not change it, because if it fails, then guess what? This ain't how we present battle rap in the first place. It's a certain way it's shot. It took years of getting it wrong to get it right.
Mm.
We don't use the headset mics. They made fun of guerrilla warfare. There was a joke for that event with all the guys. I can't remember that. The Crown or something like that. They had event. I remember that. When, I'm saying everybody had the headphones on. They were saying drive-through headsets and Bobby Brown, my prerogative, all that. Janet Jackson control. All I remember. It happens again at Ether. It spoke about. You know what I'm saying? In a bad way. It happens here. You know what I'm saying? It's just like everybody's bowing to it. It's like you got to at least let people know that this isn't a product that I'm used to. You know what I'm saying? It smells different, it looks different, it tastes different. I'm not willing to spend my money on it anymore. Then people will say, well, I mean, I don't have to tune into caffeine to watch it. I don't have to buy the app. When you lose, you know, and what I mean by that is too, is when you dilute something, you lose the hardcore fan base. Sometimes you can, in the mainstream, you can gain more, of course. But if the new fans don't like it, you just ruined it for us. You at least got to have some advisors, people that, you know what I'm saying, that know what they're doing. That, like we said before, all these guys come into the battle rap throwing this money around, you know what I'm saying, the Ethers events and all those. They need to consult with some people who run battle rap events that knows how to deal with things that come at a consistent pace that you ain't even used to and don't know how to handle. Battlers overcharging and everything else, like everything. We didn't saying everything go wrong with all this. With that being said, if you're really doing your due diligence and you're trying to get into something, you learn from it. Even if for the first few events, you do keep the hire contractors to learn what's going on and what to do right. You're paying them a job as you're learning on the job. At least get it right. That's all we're saying. We would love for it to be the Avocado or 2eiies or Black Market Meat. But if not, can y'all at least do the job right? That's it.
Far as sitting in consulting, if I believe if I'm mistaken, is JB or whatnot. But the thing is or whatnot, it seems as though maybe they not listening to JB far as
They're
the
only
angles.
probably listening to them when they run into technical difficulties. Okay, what do we do now? As opposed to listening to him telling them from the beginning, so these errors won't happen.
Y'all, because it seems as though Avocado, he said he did one event or whatnot. Um, what was that? The first one, Genesis. He
Mm-hmm.
actually
So
did. He
he
actually
said
worked.
he worked with him,
He worked with them with
but he
that.
said yeah. He said I think he said oh yeah, he did say it was shot pretty well, but guys didn't get to see it because the string kept going out, which was a good thing. You know what I'm saying, for battle rap, because it shows that we had more people tuned in than expected, more traffic coming in than you even expected. So that was a good thing. Remember I was saying that too?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, everybody was saying, yeah, like, boy, we didn't see him. We didn't see him on the app. We just glad that it was so strong that it knocked out their strings. Like, go get more people. This is bigger than what you thought. We ain't peons. It didn't grown in 10 years. So I understood what he was saying when he said that. But bringing him in to consult the day before that you've already ordered everything and you got it set up how you going. Like he said, what was I supposed to really say? Except I could help the things I could, but the background and the cranes and all that you already rented.
You already read it, right? He's like this stuff. He said certain things they only he ain't used since the beginning. He said that they using things like that. The video was definitely very intense. You know what I mean? He very articulate. You know what I mean? Got straight to the point. Um, man, him and 2eiies have definitely been expressing their opinion about this whole situation. It's not URL. That's one thing I think people keep throwing out there. URL. Now,
No.
is it URL fault? Now, hear me out right quick, Snug. At the beginning, when URL announced that they partnered with Caffeine, that I believe that they really didn't get into depth far as the contract. They just looked at it as a
Well,
streaming. Hear me out. Hear me out. All I knew at the beginning, and I think what everybody else pretty much was on, that we were just using their streaming platform, the streaming platform. You know what I mean? Now, when it comes to using a studio and all that, maybe during the whole coronavirus situation and everything was locked down, they was like, man, our studio we can use, but it's our people. You know what I mean? Um, and also when it comes to the big events. Now, when it
until
comes
this pandemic is over, right?
until the pandemic over. Now, do you think URL should swap out their big events and give them to Avocado? Since Ultimate Madness and we got the channel going every Saturday for that. Should he
Well, if
should he
you
take the
partner
two?
with somebody, they have to agree. If you partner with somebody,
So it's all about if smacking them said these are events we're gonna give y'all. Once again, at the beginning, it depends if they said we're gonna
exactly,
give y'all known
exactly.
Summer Madness. Okay, okay. So it's all
But think
about.
about it like this, though.
Excuse me. Mm-hmm.
It could be an oversight, or it could be the fact of when they're doing stuff, they're doing it under the URL brand and URL staff. Black market media is in house. That's why JB's sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
Avocado is outsourced.
Mm-hmm.
Even though, you know what I'm saying, but by him being the best in the business, at a point he stopped just doing one league, sticking himself to one league. He wanted to help more the other leagues get to it because he loves battle rap as a culture. That's what people don't get.
Mm-hmm.
He will fight for KOTD the same way he fight for URL because it's about the culture with him and the look of it. I did not, like he said, I did not perfect this craft for 10 years for it to be done and treated like this and for you to present it like that. That's not, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody says, oh yeah, this is stuff you film. No, that's not what I film.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you look at mine and look at theirs, you'll see a big difference. Don't attach my name to that. No, you're the best, right? That's so they're copying you. No, they're not. And that's just the thing. It's just I understand learning on the job, but the pandemic kind of set everybody back. I don't think this would have happened had the pandemic not happened. Because they would want to rent stuff and have and you know what I'm saying, they probably do some small stuff in their studios.
I think that's kind of the key
The
thing what you just
crucibles,
said.
the
But not.
crucibles would have done in their studios.
Yes, yeah. I think that's the key thing you said, Snub, that when it comes to them, it all depends because we would have been in Houston possibly for known. And with Caffeine production team, would they would have been the ones in there? I don't think that that's how that would have went. Then
Right.
what Summer Madness possibly I believe is in LA.
Yeah.
Is they, you know what I'm saying? They going, you know what I mean? It's all about these venues in Atlanta. Is they going to be one of the ones that's traveling with URL like that? How Avocado and them was doing. So when it comes to the Corona thing, I definitely think it's a big whatchamacallit. Now let
Mm-hmm.
me ask you this, huh?
No, like I said, I definitely understand what you're saying. And I also remember, I think, you know what I'm saying, that's something that I know in business is if you come with to me and I partner with you with something, right, that I want to make bigger, and I already have a production team, G, I am going to be wrong. It takes, like you said, URL in the beginning to let them know, listen, you guys can work with and learn this, but we have a specific way that is shot. The UFC shoots it a certain way, the WWE shoots it a certain way. We have to have it shot the way that we like to shoot it with our shooter. as you guys learn the cut scenes, everything, all of that, and we go to, you know what I'm saying, your studios and things like that, that'll be great. And then you can integrate some of the stuff you may want to do. That'll be the difference, like you said, from our bigger events to our smaller events. It'll be
Mm-hmm.
shot different, so you'll know how it is. You know what I'm saying? You'll
Right.
know the difference by
Right.
seeing it. But I don't think those nuances were thought about by them because they're figuring, you know, we're gonna hire our avocado. They're like, that's an extra cost. That doesn't fit. You know what I'm saying? That's a decrease in money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, and we have a production team, but
Mm-hmm.
now you have partners that see it as numbers, and you see it as numbers and the culture because you
Mm-hmm.
know better. But y'all have to come to an agreement. And
Mm-hmm.
usually the person who's supplying the bag, like I said, like he said, I will not be handling any events funded
Mm-hmm.
by caffeine. He
Mm-hmm.
didn't say URL, he said caffeine.
Yeah, I want to ask you about URL now. Now he said, you know what I mean. Him and URL relationship is definitely, good. He gonna be
Yeah.
continue doing the rooftop bouts, things like that. I'm gonna ask you, Snub. Do you think that when you and your day studios open and Avocado and the guys on the West Coast get in that zone and get their little events going, do you think it's gonna hurt his relationship with URL?
No, because we seen him at Genesis and the Get Back, I believe it was.
No, I don't mean hurt
Same
like
day.
that, but I mean just as far as once again we know they got the in house of JB and they got that moving forward. And Avocado right now is out here, quote unquote, him and Stiz on a standstill. Well, not a
Yeah.
standstill, but fighting. And it's like when a person get their shit back together, it's like, hey, I'm back on the road. I'm king of the dots. I'm RBEing more. You know what I mean? So what y'all want me,
Mm-hmm.
as far as what y'all want me to edit something or you know what I mean?
Facts.
That's
Yeah. But see, look, that's a good thing, like he's saying. Like, if you're using the equipment that you should be using and backup equipment like you should be using, I can do anything with that. I can help you out.
mm-hmm.
But if you're having people walk by the background, things that can't cut scene from certain stuff, because either I'm gonna show the scene with the crane because you can kind of see it overhead, or you're gonna see when Fonz walks by. Like certain things I can't fix.
Right.
It's like a tattoo artist, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Facts.
Certain
Mm-hmm.
stuff I could turn this U into an O, but I can't turn that O into a U.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Yeah. So it's like I see like I said before. If you have a consulting, somebody you want to consult, before you order anything, you have them there as you're ordering everything.
Mm-hmm.
Save you problems.
Mm-hmm.
You can't get the stuff and be like, yo, check it out. Look what we got, son.
Yeah, because caffeine was a video streaming service, right? And I guess maybe I see. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not sure if they
Video
what.
game.
I'm
Yeah.
not sure what all they done actually filmed.
But
Was this their first time
but
filming something? I don't
mainly,
know.
but it's mainly a gaming streaming
Streaming
service, right?
platform.
So guess what? You have the camera that's looking at you and cameras looking at other people in this transport, right? You don't
Mm-hmm.
have all of that.
All right.
Because you have a studio and you can order some equipment doesn't and you have some
Right. That's
people
what I
that
want
can
to ask.
ship it.
That's why I want to ask you because I'm not sure. Is this their first filming of anything, or is they already done
As far as I
filmed?
know, it's only battle rap, as far as I know.
They just started filming, and
Which is something new. And it's just like with hip hop.
okay.
From where it
Like I
started
said, I ain't
to
look it
where it
up.
is
I don't
right
know.
now.
Like I
You
said, I
see
don't
how
know if they
watered down it got?
right. No, what I'm saying is I don't know if they have been shooting commercials before. I don't know if they. I don't know. So that's why I don't want.
But,
I'm not sure.
but see, that was my point. Just because you've produced and sold R&B, rock, jazz. Each time people was messing up. We've seen the old biography out of
No, I'm
the
trying to.
movie.
No, my
But
point is,
I know what you're
I'm
saying.
trying to
I know what
kill
you're
them.
saying.
I'm trying to really like understand.
See
Like,
if they
is this their
filmed
first
anything.
time ever filming? Then it's really
Right.
terrible. Or if
Yeah,
it's,
them is over.
or if they like, okay, we have been filming
Film
something,
different things in a
and we
different way.
gotta know, like, okay, this here. Or if this their first
Right.
time ever touching the camera,
Right.
buying all this shit. That's what I don't know. That's what make me like,
Right.
cause you know what I'm
Now
saying.
that we will have to look into that.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, cause like I said, all I knew was as far as you say, a game and streaming service. But they had
Yeah.
this studio. So I want to know, like you said, did they get this contract and was like, oh, you know what? We finna
When
get
I
up. We
read
finna
up on them the first time, I've never seen that they filmed anything. I just
okay.
seen that they were a gaming streaming service.
Streaming service. Okay, so yeah, this definitely, you know what I'm saying? Because Avocado, he was real. I don't know about the video and all that stuff. He was real technical, and He talking
Yeah.
about the boxes and this and
The point I was trying to make was, even if y'all, this ain't y'all first thing filming, right? Every genre of music is different from its birth. The only people that know how to really handle it is the people who deal with it. Now, once the ball get rolling and you done picked up everything, like the follow the blueprint, and then you change a few things in it that you think will make another person's old mode better, where they messed up at, you don't change the whole, you don't start from the ground and make everything over. That's what I was saying. Like, even if you know what you're doing, you can't shoot everything the same way. Mm-hmm. Or we're gonna shoot it like a movie. Well, no, how do you guys shoot it? Mm-hmm. Because when I looked at it and we said, yeah, we want to invest in it. I know what they didn't say is if we shoot it like this. No, it was not a pandemic or any of that. They weren't gonna use the studios that much. They probably, like I said, they would have for exclusive caffeine on Saturdays and with all that. We would have got that. But like the big events, it would have been.
Okay. Now let me ask you this about the battle rappers. You know what I mean? All right. Now Caffeine, once again, they quote unquote got the bag and got things going and stuff like that. Now, hypothetically, say the contract is 3 years, over with in 3 years, URL don't want to continue the contract, come to agreement. Do you think Caffeine has the ability to continue to run battle rap through their service? And if so, how do you feel about battle rappers signing their contract with them compared to sticking with URL because of the quote unquote bag?
I was just, you answered your own question. For years, in battles, interviews, you know what I'm saying, blogs, it's always about the bag, right? Mm-hmm. If I'm new to this, right, and I'm researching because I'm part of the research team, you're letting me know it's about the bag. I know how to work it. I know how to shoot it now. Thanks, AVOCADO, for consulting, right? Mm-hmm. I know what everybody gets paid because we have to do the budgets, right? Mm-hmm. If I add a little bit more, because I've made more, if I add 25,000 more to what Lux said last time, I mean, Surf, if he had 70 and now I give him 100.
Now look, Snub, hit me out, Snub. Hit me out, Snub. Once again, man, this culture sticks together. Once again, shout out to AVOCADO. Y'all already know this culture sticks together, Snub. Hypothetically, if that was to happen, I think the battlers, because I don't know, because they know saying they got a healthy bag. I was thinking far as like the battlers really running them up out of here, far as 100,000, 200,000
for the bag, and it wasn't this big. You know what I'm saying? For certain people, you know what I'm saying? I've seen people from URL get mad, and the other person, you know what I'm saying, run back my bag, man. It wasn't like that.
I mean running them up out of here, far as if I'm Surf, give me 150. Even if no shout out to nobody name I'm fit to say. Jack Boy Maine, oh, you want me? I want 75,000. You know what I'm saying? To how they did, how Guardians of the Culture, they gone. You know what I'm saying, or whatnot. Do you think
guess what?
the battlers do that to them, and in order to protect Smack, because Smack is what it is. It's like how we gonna let fall off, and then all of a sudden we finna go over here to Caffeine and let them, even though they giving us channels, streams.
I'll ask you, if you're Surf and you got 70 last time by some sponsors that help sponsor the battle, and I say, I'll give you 200,000 for 2 battles, and you get you're gonna get your 100,000 up front.
Well, for me, I'm gonna be honest. For me or whatnot, I'm sticking with URL. URL lead Caffeine. URL lead Caffeine. I'm leaving Caffeine. That's
you know why?
You know what I'm saying?
If Caffeine fumbles battle rap, don't come back to us.
Don't come back. Yeah, right. I'm sticking with who birthed this stuff. You know what I mean? Or whatnot. I don't. That's my thought on it. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I feel about the filming. See what I'm saying? Full circle. It's all together. For a minute, it was shot terrible. Go look at some of it. 2eiies came along, added a little graphics and stuff. You know what I'm saying? My boy John Doe came along, did his special effects.
Shout out to Poison
AVOCADO came in, working off movies.
He had the
working on movies.
First
big time.
Shout out to Poison Pen. He had the first pay-per-view.
Yeah, the first one. You right.
You'll miss love right
there. Direct for continuing it and being a outlet for other leagues to because if they don't have that service, I offer it for you. Like all that. See what I'm saying? But my whole thing is, and that's why I always said, G, it'll never be perfect, but this community don't all stick together. We got our, I'm saying, it's the URL people, the KLTD people. It's like that in Facebook. You go in a group and they be pro this and pro that, and I be like, damn, I rock with them both. Like I don't even want to make statements when they going in on somebody because I'm gonna get trolled and clowned out of here. And Caffeine gonna have to learn about that, learn about the trolling.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a hot topic. What now? I would say this before we get up out of here on this one. Um, URL TV.
Mm-hmm.
If the app, see, this whole pandemic fucked everything up. That's how I know that. But I think if let Avocado do what he got to do, man, and let Avocado run the URL TV app. What I mean by that is
The max.
just
Just
let Caffeine do what they want to do, and just let
that's
Ruin Your Day Studios, rooftops, whatever. Just let Avocado put just let Avocado quote unquote build the app up right now. While JB and them is doing crucibles, not JB, while JB and damn, what's the name of their team, G? Black Market
Black
Media.
Market Media.
While Black Market Media helping out Caffeine like
JB.
that, let
Yeah.
Twiz and Avocado
Yeah.
continue to, you know what I'm saying, build a thing up on the app, and that's how we get exclusive stuff on the apps, things like
The
that.
max.
You know what I mean? Let him be able to do it
Yeah.
on his roof. URL. Put some money in
Hey,
that man.
and Ruin Your Day stuff can go on the app first and then to YouTube.
Right. It's like give right because he got his own Patreon that he got
Fact.
gangster stuff on when it
So of
comes to
course
Ruin
it's
Your
gonna go.
Day.
No, I mean it's still gonna go
But
there
no,
first.
no, that's his
But
stuff. No, that's his stuff. I'm talking about
right,
URL. I want
I
rooftop
know.
battles, anything like that,
But
straight to
look,
the app.
if I'm gonna build the app that much, you guys need to share a little bit of the no I'm saying of the percentage more.
Oh, we
We're
got
putting
you.
all the
We
so
got you.
guess what? What I'll do is
This.
my followers of the Patreon, they're definitely gonna see the material first.
Mhm.
A la Math, a la anybody else. Then they can go to the app for the guys who paying. Then they can go to my YouTube channel for the free people
Okay, no,
who ain't
Snub.
gonna pay for
Okay,
nothing.
Snub. No,
Who ain't gonna pay for the Patreon or the app. They
what
can
I'm
get it
doing is
last.
no. What I'm doing. What I'm doing is I'm
I get
saying
you. I know
is
what you're saying.
I want URL to cash out Avocado's GoFundMe. He is over 4,000. Cash that out. He wants 6,000. Cash that out or whatnot. From that, set up cards, URL, set up cards specifically
I
for
know.
that on the
Fact.
app. Now,
For
when
the
it comes
app.
to Avocado, he got his own watch, he got his own battles and things like that that's specifically for his stuff. You know what I'm saying? Or whatnot. That's why I say I want to separate that. I just want to
I know. But I was
specifically
saying he
you
released them. I'm saying the stuff that's nice. That's not gonna stay on the Patreon. He released it to YouTube later.
no, see Snub,
Work out
no,
something
no.
else because
That's his stuff, Snub. That's
I
what
know
he
what you're
do.
saying.
I'm talking
I
about
know what
that's
you're saying.
URL only.
That's what I said. I know
It
what
don't
you were
have
saying.
nothing to do with his
I
Patreon.
was saying
It
what
don't
I was
have nothing
saying
to
is
do with his Ruin Your Day
no, no,
Studios.
no,
I'm
no.
not.
Look,
That's what I'm
what I
saying.
was saying is this because as a consumer, that's great to get battles, but the URL app will say to be more than that. So if you're giving me Twiz and Avo, they do more stuff. You see what I'm saying?
No,
So
I'm good.
Avo, if I'm Avo, I'm gonna negotiate something for a little bit more bread. And the people, you know what I'm saying, I think Avo have his particular followers. You know what I'm saying for
No,
ruin your day.
Hear me out,
But
sir. Avocado
I get what you're
stock
saying.
it
It's
will be
separate.
right
He's
back.
just gonna film battles.
What? No, hear me out. His stock will be right back where we fight. Where we fighting to get it back at. And reason why I'm saying that is he will have whether it's traffics, motherfucking whatever. You know,
Mm-hmm.
whether it could be just a shit. Give me any name. We could just start naming the cars fucking vapor cards,
Oh
but it's
shit.
specifically for URL. You know what I'm saying? The private events, app only events. That shit is what we supposed to be getting.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm
No,
saying
I
as
know.
far as
I know what you were saying. I was saying that they also promised other content. You know what I'm saying? Which made me say I wasn't gonna cancel it after
mhm.
December of last year. I'm like, oh, okay. Even though they had the sit down episodes, everything else. Like I said, I know the pandemic messed everything up, but I was speaking of if after you do what you do, Avocado, you're getting a certain amount. You know what I'm saying with the you know what I'm saying because of the traffic he got from YouTube. but let it go to them last. Some of them, what I was saying is use that. Use that. Like, use your material to put on the app for more content. Twiz, you develop something else. P, you do that because you promised us more. This is supposed to be an interactive app.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? All I could do now is I could look at who won battles according to the people who did it. You know what I'm saying? All them type of stuff. Look at artists. You know what I'm saying? All the battles they got on the app.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Some people like, I'm not paying for that. I got all the great stuff on YouTube for free. I was saying, y'all get anything we doing for last. If you're not a person that subscribe to Avo's Patreon, or you're not rocking with URL, something else, he's shooting the app, then it's like you can get it last, you get it third. By the time you get, I smack no start doing like
Yeah,
that.
they say, they say YouTube old with URL. They ain't mess with that no more.
Mm-hmm. And then, like, when the pay-per-view thing happened, remember what we liked about Watch Battle Live was I got a library of my shit. Like, it ain't go away. Mm-hmm. They said that, but they just didn't want everybody to know that. Like, people who knew. We ain't gonna advertise it like that. Mm-hmm. But you really had a library like it was YouTube.
Yeah, but Avocado did so much, man.
They let me keep all this stuff.
Cause started with that, it used to be just one long thing, and then Avocado made to where we can split it up to our own individual battles that we want to see. Man, excuse me.
Look, only thing we were saying is Avocado is just as much as part of the culture as anybody, G. I know who Smack is. I know who Organic is. I know who International P is. I know who Loaded Lux is. I know who all these people is, G. You know what I'm saying? But the only thing I'm saying is, if you want it to be preserved, sometimes you have to deny the first deal. Keep doing what you're doing. But it kind of worked out for them because they didn't have a headquarters, as you were suggesting a year and a half ago. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's just the headquarters they got is partnered with the people who own everything. Mm-hmm. They got the baggies, they got the baking soda, they got the Pyrex. You know what I'm saying? You're like, what are you gonna say, G? All right.
Cause like I said, Avocado, he not like he say, he's not mad at Caffeine. He's mad at the way that they're shooting the battles. At all this work he has done.
Mad at them not understanding.
All this work he's done, that's what got some hot. And they don't, and then they didn't want to listen to what he was trying to say. And that's from that. He said,
if you don't hire me to shoot it, at least do it like this so my work doesn't look bad.
No, you know what I mean? Don't mix my work.
I don't care. You guys are right. I'm a freelancer. I'm allowed to say what I want to say, my G.
Don't mix my work up with what y'all doing. Right. You know what I mean? And when it comes to the app,
I don't care if you call it red magic. Just don't call it blue magic.
That's what I say.
I don't care if you call it red magic. Just call it anything but blue magic. I don't care what you call it.
Yeah.
Ain't that what Frank told Nikki?
You know what I'm saying? So
I don't care what you just don't.
Just don't call it that blue magic. You understand?
Pepsi Cola. You start naming brands. That's why this is a brand. Yeah. It needs to be shot the way it's shot. So if it doesn't make it, it's like what you're supposed to be doing is, to be honest, is being a streaming service. In my opinion, it's not neither one of these businesses are mine. But you know, as a fan, it's how I feel. Mm-hmm. You're supposed to be a streaming service. In a time of need, provide a platform when we don't have platforms. You know what I'm saying? That's what's great with working with you, right? You are supposed to preserve the money cycle where we don't need sponsors. We'll double up the money or triple up the money. Y'all don't have to have a sponsor. We're going to have it set up. And we're going to do more than what the sponsors do. We're going to have, you know what I'm saying, everything that you need. We're going to make it bigger. From the billboards to everything. Like you said, once again, the pandemic hit, G. If you're a business, every business had to restructure and rethink and re-strategize according to what the law was saying and how it, like, I haven't seen their full
I'm gonna say
abilities, but I've seen their disappointments. I've been a part of it since Genesis.
I'm gonna say this, Snub. I pray next year we out of this whole coronavirus situation. But I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna go on record. Contract or no contract, Caffeine will not be doing Gnome 11, Summer Madness 11, Genesis 2. Watch what I tell you, G. Watch. All because of this whole situation.
Think about it. Not being funny. If you're that production company, do you want to go in those hostile buildings where the
especially not right now because people go, gee, no, they go. We done got so accustomed.
Germs and the energy.
We done got so accustomed to avocado. Gee, our stream mess up. We go on Twitter. Avo, what's going on? Him and his team. Somebody from his team respond to us.
Look,
We
it
have
got to
nothing.
the point that we know he's not doing it no more. We just still do it.
We just
He
still,
went directly to caffeine.
you know what I'm saying? So,
Trolls.
man,
This is our culture. They got to deal with trolls. You can't keep on putting up different. It's only 4 comments that's up. You can't keep on trying to put up other stuff. We seen that one that had 658 and you didn't like that, so you moved that and put something new. We seen that.
yesterday it was nothing but avocados and all in the chats, y'all. That it was nothing but avocados, man. They just flooded the whole thing, nothing but avocado. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Avocado, shout out to Ruin Your Day, man. Definitely gonna always continue to support y'all over there. You know what I
Yeah. I
mean?
don't think we're doing nothing wrong as a coach, as
Um,
fans. We're telling you that this is you got to go back to the old Italian dressing.
they
I
gotta
mean,
understand
what was it,
that's
$1,000?
that's how we got on them as far as that whole Genesis thing. This is gonna be the
Yeah,
same way. It ain't going. You know what I mean? This
yeah.
gonna go away because they got their own production team, but it ain't gonna go away like that, just so they can know. You know what I'm saying? But man, shout out to Avocado, ruin your day, man. Make sure y'all go support. You know what I'm saying? Donate them, buy a hat, socks, buy something from them, and URL. Go ahead and cash out that Go ahead and cash out that 6,000 for 'em, man. That way you can get on the road and get this app going. This your boy 2eiies. Like, subscribe, share. Peace.
Hey, shout out caffeine, but get it right.
That's a fact, because we own you.